So, fortunately, like the most of us that grew up between the years 1990 and 2001, 2005, we were born into a time where photos, clear photos, nice photos, were just coming into fruition. And I, fortunately for me, when I was younger, especially being a firstborn, the firstborn child, and especially being anticipated for such a long time, my parents took many pictures of me, thousands of pictures, dozens of pictures a day, since from the ages of one, since ever since I was born to when I was 10. And these days, we don't really take that many pictures together anymore. But being a first generation American, I I have to go back to my home country in South America, and I see things for what they are, and everything is so much different than what I'm used to here. And and it's very beautiful how simple things could be over there. It's very beautiful seeing all of my family over there, and I don't have that much blood family. All of them are are over there, and I see these pictures, and they bring me back to a time that doesn't exist anymore. These times don't exist anymore. And the beauty of pictures, it still baffles me how it makes any sense whatsoever. It freezes a moment in time, a moment that doesn't exist anymore. And personally, for some reason, it gives me moments of clarity when I look back of my youth and my innocence. And it's even better when I look back at the pictures of my parents, my mother and my father, of my grandparents, of my grandmother, my grandfather, my other grandmother, my other grandfather. I see them in all their mighty, and not just in the old age that I recognize them in. History is always going to repeat itself, and I'm young now, but I'm also 60 years on the line when I'm a great grandfather or grandfather. My children, my offspring, the offspring of their offspring, if I get to that point, hopefully, they'll remember me as something else. They won't remember me as my chaotic youth as I am now. No, it's much different. My father, too, I look at my father in a certain way. However, I look at the pictures of him in the youth, the pictures that were luckily taken, and they weren't thought out like, oh, he's gonna see this 40 years down the line. No, it's because someone randomly took that picture. Maybe someone that has nothing to do with my life or his life anymore took it. It's completely changed the way I look at my father. Just one simple picture. So it's it's a very beautiful concept, I think, and it does give me moments of clarity, and it gives me understanding, and it's something that is truly ineffable. I'm going to start, likewise, so should you. Bring a disposable camera everywhere you go. It's really, truly a beautiful thing to capture the moment and freeze it in time. I mean, it's beyond words, beyond English, beyond Spanish, beyond any language, really. It also, it limits my anger. I get angry, or not so much anymore, but I become resentful. And looking at these pictures, I remember that everything is not what it seems. The way I view my mother is not the way she was always, right? People change. Every moment, everything is in flux. Heraclitus said that we do not step in the same river twice. It's over time we forget the vision we have of people, and it sometimes, for the most part, becomes tarnished if because that's what entropy does. But seeing these pictures of my father in all his glory, him in his suits when he was my age, if not a bit older, seeing my beautiful mother, in her youth as well, it reminds me that one, I still have time, and two, capture the moments, capture them with your friends, because friendship is all we got, and it's truly a beautiful thing. And we forget we have to look through our pictures more, but we got to remember who we were, because just looking at pictures, we can see who we were, and it's such a majestic idea. It's ethereal, even I would say. So let's take more pictures and take dramatic pictures too, because this is what we're going to show our children. And my children, my child, my son, my daughter, they're going to see this, and they're going to believe, they're going to have an idea of who I am. So take more pictures.